Hi guys, it's Shishka Barber One coming right back at you with an all-new Boom Beach video. Welcome to season 36. Bada boom, sucker. We did it. We made it into gold. So this is going to be one of those lovely recap videos where we just go through some of the hits. Real quickly, just do a review of the log here. Just look at the times. Sometimes they fizzle. We're usually getting pretty good times. And I guess even more importantly, you probably need to see the tech tree too. All that good stuff, right? And then we'll get into some of the replays. So let's jump into the tech tree. Yeah, as you can see here, we have not upgraded the gunboat because really all we're using is rank 3 flares. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we picked up the flares. The original plan was to try to maybe like rush over to brick. We got all the way into troop damage at the start, just beelining it over here, but not having flares, not having shock mines, not having flamethrowers. All that junk we found to be important, so we basically beelined up the troop damage and then slowly started backfilling. First thing we picked up was the flare, then the shock mine, and then the flamethrower, and that enabled us to push into gold with the base design that I have here. I'm using, mines, shock mines, flamethrowers strategically placed, so it really encumbers heavy rush. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the replays. I'll just start with the fourth one here. Ooh, this was a rough one. Probably not the best replay to start with. Yeah, this was a weird base. Get that volume down. So, looks like, what did I just do? 6-2? Yeah, I think I was going for a split flare, and this one got a little bit out of hand. Oh, I remember. The Zookas went right, and the heavies went left. Yeah, this was just weird, but we held it together. We got it done. Yeah, you see the Zookas start coming off here. I'm trying to kind of dead flare to get the heavies over, but the Zookas are just too darn fast, killing their junk. In hindsight, should have ground flared, but I'm just not quite used to the Zooka DPS. Anyway, it's pretty good, Yeah, so you can see it was rough. Quite rough, in fact. You get the idea. You've seen hits like that. Whatever. But our base held up. Take a look at his hit on our base. I mean, that's really what gave us the time, right? So they were running, looks like just a bunch of Grens. Maybe they have some delayed rifles. Yeah. So that's usually what you see with the nastier bases. These players so far, a lot of times have been running Grens. And, I mean, they're slow, but they are effective. They will get you through there. Only in some of my hits have I been running with rank 1 Grens on the compacts. You'll probably see it in one of the replays. But blah, blah, blah. Gren hit. I think you see where that's going. Don't want to waste your time. Here's Red Dog. Shout out to you. Oh, that was a close one. 251 to 247. Take a quick look at the replay. So this, okay, we're going to do 4, and we're going to get them up in the back and probably try to split. That first flare is not a split, but the second one will be. Yeah. And then we've got a 3-1 HZ on the bottom. I don't like to bring a lot of Zookas because the mines kill them so darn easily, but one boat can oftentimes be a virtue on hits like this. Just chose to clear it. I'm not sure why I chose to do that. Probably should have flared, but turned out to be the right call. I'm half brain dead, it's been up quite late doing all this pushing. I'll take a quick look at Red Dog's hit on our base. Double time, of course, looks like a 5-3 HZ. Okay, yeah, he's going to go for a split flare as well. Definitely a good idea. You really need to be doing split flares in a lot of these hits if you have flares, because they can save a lot of time if you do it right. Looks like he's going to just squeak through on the left side there. And that was enough, but not fast enough. Lots of flares, lots of flares. Okay, Illuminati. Take a look at this hit. Probably a similar thing. We're going to flare to the back. What are we working with? A 4-1 split. So this is a 4 heavy, 1 Zooka split flare. And we're going to wait for the flare to expire because we want to do a low ramp drop to get the other troops, the 2-1 HZ, to go right. So you see, everyone's doing their work. I think I'm worried about the mines here. And I also knew he fizzled, but we got it. Boom, just like that. And for the boss fight against T-Bone, shout out to you, sir. I think I had a pretty decent time too. Or no, I didn't. But we got it done. Oh yeah, because I knew you'd fizzled too at one point. So yeah, these can be gnarly. These little bases like this. So I took 2 boats of heavies to the back. I barely made it there, but the hope was that we take 2 boats up to the back, then they will come back down as reinforcements with the rest of the hit. Now we're running 3-2-1 heavy Zuka rank 1 grenadier. The drop was not stellar, not by any means. The Zukas are going right, heavies are going left. I try to fix it with a flare, because I know that it's going bad. Also a split, because we needed to finish that ER off. Thank goodness it was a bias split and most of the troops went right. That was kind of just luck. I was just trying to throw a split flare and, hey, it worked out. Sort of. But we're really diminishing. Pretty sure they had a bunch of DVD. And again, it just wasn't the best drop, but we got it up there, got it done, and he'd already fizzled, so I knew by the time I threw that flare, I had the time to do it. Just trying to take it extra easy because that was the boss fight. Take a look at T-Bone's hit. What happened to you, sir? 3 heavies, 1 Zuka, 1 heavy on the right with 2 more heavies on the right. Trying to cut the snake. Didn't exactly work. Okay, you're just doing a delayed drop with Zukas, and you got 1 to go up. Anyway, I think we see what happens. I just want to see the fizzle. You know how it goes. Oh yeah, the mines. That'll do it. Flamethrower, mortar, oof, and the mines. Yeah, so let's jump into the tech tree and talk about what's next. So there's a lot of things. First of all, there's 2 big questions one has to ask themselves this season. It's, do they want to go for rocket launchers, or do you want to be a artillery and barrage person? Personally, I don't want to wait that long for barrage and artillery. It's a 4-week season. It's going to take a while to get there, for one thing. Secondly, it's going to be cool. We got the extra note of rocket launchers over here. I think 6 rockets is probably going to be pretty fun, something a lot of people are going to do. So the point is, we kind of need to think about saving our tokens for rockets. Okay, that's big picture, right? But I mean, doesn't mean we can't spend some on the way, but we do want to keep that in mind, because we want to have tokens available to hopefully get those to at least rank 4 when we unlock them. But that's a little bit down the way. Yeah, so really what we're looking at, we've got kind of 2 options. I mean, we could get sniper towers right now, but they're kind of weak. I'm looking at something more like either the boom cannon or brick, Now, we're forced to get brick. Brick is also on the way to 4ER. I think 4ER is going to be a nice advantage over 3 in terms of time. So I'm really, really tempted at this point just to save up, go for brick. I think, what do I need? 12? No, I need 22 keys for her. So that would be 2 chests, or it's just 1 chest for boom cannons. We got to figure this out. Actually, no. Gold gives us 14. Nah, it's still going to be 2 chests. But it was iron that gives us 12. Anyway, it's between these 2. I do want boom cannons. They're going to be really strong and effective, but so is brick. And I think the sooner we get her, the better, because she's going to definitely shave time off of our hits. And it's also getting us closer to 4ER and this building health. I think that might be the plan. I think the plan might be get the 4ER, get the building health. Then we can worry about backfilling. Then we can maybe worry about getting the boom cannons. Maybe, those boom mines are really out of the way, aren't they? Yeah, we're not going to worry about boom mines yet, but we might be thinking about med kits. Things might be hurting, but I definitely want to get to the sniper towers at some point. And yeah, and then we could also go forward to get the proto, the first proto multi-node here for the grappler, the doom cannon. Probably would go for the doom cannon. But anyway, we got a lot of options. But I do like this path right now of just going brick, 4ER, building health, and then figuring out what we need from there. The question is, can we collect in gold while doing that? Maybe we can, maybe we can't. But I think that's a strong path either way. We're definitely in an arms race right now. Tech's a bit of a grind because it's a 4-week season, so we just don't have as much tech in the chests. So strap yourselves in, be prepared. I think you guys all already know that by now, but it's worth mentioning. It's 4 weeks, so it's a different pace, you know? And, yeah, I mean, that's it. We're going to go with brick. Yep, that's my decision, and I'm sticking to it. If I change my mind, I'll do a community post and let you guys know. But with that, I think we're going to wrap it up. Hope you guys have a super fantastic, awesome rest of your day. I hope your season's going well. Let me know in the comments below, what you've done, what mistakes you've made, or what successes you've had. I'd like to hear all that stuff. Kind of helps give me some bearings, too. And with that, take it easy. Catch you later. Have a nice day.